Okay then. Okay, we are live. I believe we're live. Don't know how many people are going to be here. I don't know how well this is going to go. We will see. I do want to listen back to the live stream, because I've got the fan on as well. Hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully. Oh, and yes it is. It's out now. Oh, Samarito. Please don't. How's sound, by the way? There should be like a drum beat in the background. That's the video game. How do I sound? How's the fan sound? Does anything need to go up? Anything need to go down? Let me know. How's everything sounding? As soon as I know that sounds good, I'm going to crack on with it. Live stream's a little bit further back. I was hoping. Slightly so. Sound quiet, but it might be because I'm on call. There's a chance it's me, though. Let me see. Let me see if I can increase my... All good. Okay, alright then. Bang on. Okay, the video game sound is down by like 5 decibels. If the fan in the background gets ridiculous, just let me know, okay? So just tell me. I'm going to crack on, alright? So, bang. There we go, right? I hope this is good. This is fully downloaded. We're not getting that stuff where you're doing the kicking beforehand. This is fully downloaded. I'll try and stay up to date with the live stream and like the chat and everything. If anyone's got any questions as we go, just ask. I'll do my best to answer them. But here we go. Is there a career mode? There should be, Kai. As far as I'm aware, there should be. Let me just turn this down a little bit in my headset. If my responses are a bit slower than normal, I do apologise. I'm not sure if the latency... Right, I've pressed A multiple times. Please update and restart the game. Okay, great. 1 second then. I've already just downloaded it. I've just downloaded it. Cracking start. Update 0. What do you want from me? I don't know, mate. I honestly don't know. I'll just dashboard real quick and see if I need to do anything else with it. Is it a yearly game? Not sure, mate. Not sure yet. Hopefully, that would be good. I think worst case scenario, they could, if this game does well financially, they could make it a yearly thing. If it's decent in terms of success financially, my guess is they'd do it maybe every couple of years, but they'd make sure that the kits and everything, stadiums, clubs are updated annually. There's a new version of the game available. Please update and restart the game. I don't know why it's asking me to do that. I really don't get it. I'm a little bit confused. This is a great start. Do you buy packs or do you get them from playing? I'd imagine both, like it is for FIFA. You can probably earn some and then buy some as well. That would be my guess. I can't guarantee. For those who are in here, I do apologise that it's taken a while. It's telling me that I need to do an update, but I don't have one. So, I'm not sure. This is brilliant. Hopefully, well, yes, hopefully it's doing it for everyone, not just me, but new version of the game available, please update and restart the game. I just did that. I just did that. Yeah, really, I'm really not sure. I think there were some people on Twitch before. If people really want to go watch it, there's people on Twitch that are doing it. Not working on Xbox. I think that's great. Yeah, I might do like a hard reset. I'm on Xbox right now, so I'm just thinking maybe a hard reset. I don't want to uninstall the game and then reinstall it because I think that would be pointless. It might actually just be a game thing. I think it would most likely be a game issue. I don't know. I'm not sure what else to do. Maybe just a hard reset. That might be all I need to do. Is it just Xbox taking the L right now? Are we taking a massive L? I did make a new account. I made a Kinetic account on Xbox. I don't know if it's going to be weird and say that I need to like be signed into the other account that I bought the game on. It should just allow me to use it anyway because it's on the same Xbox. That's normally how it works. The thing is as well, I think I accidentally bought the Pro Team Edition because it was the first one that came up and I just went and got it, so I've got the Pro Team Edition apparently. So yes, Ollie, I'm on Xbox, but it's not going particularly well right now. I'm gonna check the store again and see if I can get through the Pro Team Edition in some way, but oh, it said it was installed initially. Apparently I didn't then. I'm not sure. Won't let you on either. Yeah, well, it's a great start, this. Huge fan of how this has all started. This is excellent. So yeah, apologies folks, apologies. Yeah, exact same, Ollie. Exact same for me, mate. So, yeah. Don't know what to do then. Don't know what to do. It might just be a case of, well, I actually don't want to leave it because I'd like to play the game. Oh, hang on a minute. CEO tweeted, "We're waiting for Xbox to push out the day one update for Rugby League 26. I'll update as soon as we see it." Okay, so it's been acknowledged, Ollie. So Ross Simons tweeted, "We're waiting for Xbox to push out the day one update for Rugby League 26. I'll update as soon as we see it." Okay, brilliant. This probably should have been done beforehand, to be honest. Yeah, this is Rugby League, folks. Drink it in. Great. So, how's everyone doing? How is everyone doing? I'm just thinking, I've got some stuff to do, so I could do some of that stuff on here. I could. I got like some graphics to make for tomorrow's live stream, so I could just do that. Where's the folder? I've got so much junk in here, I need to clean it up. Let's have a look, where is it? Why does Xbox not work? Scully, Ross Simons tweeted about 15 minutes ago that they're waiting for Xbox to push out the day one update. So I'm just waiting, basically waiting for him to tweet that it's all good. That's what I'm waiting on right now. Yeah, cracking start, absolutely excellent. Could not be happier. This is great. I might just have to stream something else in the meantime. Not much else to stream, but let's see. You're in Benidorm. Lovely stuff. Splendid. I'll be having a great time. Well, here we go. Bit of Photoshop for you folks. That should not be showing that part of it. So that's incorrect. I was going to show some behind the scenes. Honestly, I don't know how it feels yet because yeah, there's an update that the Xbox needs to do. So yeah, unfortunately. So yeah, the issue right now is that apparently there's an update that Xbox needs to push out, which it hasn't done yet, and the CEO of Big Ant Studios will update us once that is done. It looks like just an Xbox issue at the moment, which is just great. Yeah, good point from Tom. Waited 8 years for this game. Yeah, 8 years. I never got Rugby League Live 4 actually. I only stuck with 3. But yeah, we've waited 8 years for this game. And it was released an hour and 8 minutes ago. And there's tons of people that just cannot play the game because there's something that should have been done immediately. Absolutely ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. How much is it? It was 50 quid. You're playing Rugby League Live 20. So yeah, Jordan, I will do. Once it's sorted, I will do. Check SC Falcons. Just sat on the bench having a beer. Lovely stuff, Joshua. Very nice. Oh, you mean... Oh, in-game. Right. That makes a lot more sense. I don't know why... Why can't Xbox play? It's an update that they need to push out. Tyson. Where can I get the game? You can get it on Xbox, PlayStation, and Steam on PC. I am on Xbox, Luke. I'm just waiting for that update. Upda was... So, basically, for anyone that's here at the moment, as far as I'm aware, PC I'm not too sure about. As far as I'm aware, PlayStation players are kind of on it. I think they're on it. I'm Xbox, and I've just bought it digitally. But the CEO of Big Ant Studios tweeted about 20 minutes ago. Let me just get it up fully. He tweeted, "We're waiting for Xbox to push out the day one update for Rugby League 26. I'll update as soon as we see it." So yeah, we're waiting for an update from Xbox. So yeah, that's... So I can't get on the game, unfortunately. £50 for a game is mad. I would disagree, Jordan. I think £50 for a game is honestly these days is reasonable. Isaac, I don't know, mate. I'm not on the game. I can't get on the game. So looks worse than the Rugby League game they released 10 years ago? Well, I wouldn't know yet, unfortunately. I wouldn't know. So yeah, I'm going to turn down the game sound for now, and I'm going to keep trying it until hopefully it comes up. Just so it's not repeating all the same stuff in the background. Jack, no, it's not working for anyone on Xbox. I feel like I need to... Do you know what? Just so people can see it, I'm going to screenshot the tweet from Ross Simons, and I'm going to put it on stream so that people can see what's going on. Okay. Image. There we go. That'll do nicely. Let's put it... Yeah, let's put it there. That works. So now people know. So if they come in, they've been told, they've been warned that it's all good. Oh, it stopped for a second and it had me. It had me for a second. Wouldn't bother, mate. Got it on PS5 and PC. It's dog water. Oh dear. Same, Jack. Exact same. The game's been out over an hour. This is something that they should have prepped for. And this is not good, like at all. Some things I do know is that the NRL have been tweeting out ratings and things like that. So I know that the highest ranked player on the game is, of course, Nathan Cleary. He's 93 overall. Payne Haas is 92. I think he's the only one that's 92. I don't know if there's anyone else that's 93. I think it might be on their Instagram, actually. I think the NRL posted it on their Instagram, what the ratings were. So I'll go through some of them. It's content for now. It's something to do. So yeah, the 93s, just Nathan Cleary. 92 is just Payne Haas. 91s include Angus Crichton, Jerome Hughes, Dylan Edwards, Stephen Crichton, James Tedesco, Harry Grant, Isaiah Yeo. Interesting. The 90s include Reece Walsh, Herbie Farnworth, Appy Coruscant, Latrell Mitchell, Mitchell Moses, Cameron Munster, Kalen Ponga, Joseph Tarpany, Brian Toto, Patrick Carrigan. Okay. 89s include Ryan Pappenhausen, Hudson Young, Hamaso Tabai Fidel, Zach Lomax, Xavier Coates, Liam Martin, Cameron Murray, Dali Cherry Evans, Jerome Luai, Eliezer Katoa. That's a much higher rating than I thought he'd get. I thought they'd give him really low 80s, but interesting. Reece Robson's 89 as well. Have we got any more? That's it. So there's your 89 up to 93 in terms of rating. Let's see. Can you play as North Sydney Bears next, please, in New South Wales Cup? Do you know what? Since people requested the Falcons and the Bears, I guess I'll just do that as the first game, shall we? Can you play PS5 versus Xbox? I hope so. How is the game? I don't know. I don't know, Flo. Because of the tweet that's on screen, I'm on Xbox as well. I can't tell you. Why is everyone hating? We haven't had a Rugby League game for years. Just have the feeling of a new game. I love it. I'm excited as well, but it's a bit annoying that this wasn't sorted out and ready to go. Honestly, the game is so bad, mate. Uninstalled it already on both PC and PS5. Player models are decent, but the gameplay is just overall gameplay is bad. The game should be so much after a long wait. Well, I guess we'll find out. I wasn't expecting it to feel that much different to older games, but maybe they'll do patches or updates as we go. Who knows? Who knows? I don't really want to end the stream. I might just stick around, even though it's going to be like nothing's going to happen. Just going to be doing nothing. Yeah, half an hour ago he tweeted that. Half an hour ago. And still nothing. Someone asked him on his tweet, come on mate, what's the hold up? And then someone responded, this happened with AFL 26, but it took Microsoft like a week to push out the Xbox patch. I ain't taking a week to play this. I'm asking for a refund immediately if it's going to take a week. This is ridiculous. Not like it should have been complete before the release. It's very below par. This is why you get bad press, I'm afraid. So yeah, someone said, yeah, this is why you do pre-orders so the game's already on the store. Yeah, I don't know why pre-orders weren't a thing anyway on the Xbox store. Like, why did we have to wait for it to come out? Why could we not pre-order from the store? I don't get that. This is just looking really tin pot. Oh. I could play Rugby League Live 3, but then if people come in, they'll get really pissed at me. But it's something to do. So... because I don't have Rugby League Live 4. Is Rugby League popular in the UK? It is. It is. I wish it was more popular. It's not too bad. You'll get maybe an average of like 10k people at a game. If it's like Wigan vs Saints or Hull KR vs Hull FC, you'll get maybe 20,000 plus. Some of the low ones you'll get 4k, like Salford or Huddersfield. On TV, I think like you might get a few 100,000 people, like high 100s to low 200s. Maybe the 300 to 400 range at a push if it's a big game. But obviously nowhere near Australia. But it's fairly popular, but I'd like it to be a hell of a lot more popular. What has happened to it? I don't know, mate. I really don't know. Why can you not play this one? Is it poo? No, just the tweet that's on screen, mate. I'm an Xbox player, so just the tweet that's on screen. Ross said it's not Ant Studios, it's something to do with Xbox. I can appreciate that, but the fact that there's like nothing has been sorted out is quite frustrating, to have guarantees in some kind of way. If it's not Big Ant Studios' fault, then fair enough. Completely cool with that. But it's this is quite poor from Xbox. If it's all Xbox, this is actually quite poor. So unfortunately, so I'm checking Xbox tweets, and people are already asking about Rugby League 26. Like, where's the update? So. The offer that I've got is... I might have to just put it up as a poll in the stream. I might just put a poll up saying just wait here and do nothing, or play Rugby League Live 3. Or a different game. I could play FIFA, I could play Rematch, I could play Siege, I could play F1. I could play a bunch of stuff. Yeah, it looks like it's just Xbox at the moment. Really regretting not getting it on PC now. I can understand that. Are the Super League player ratings as low as people said they were going to be? I'm not sure, Liam. I would say someone's been posting like videos of teams' ratings and stuff, or like what they look like in game. But I think they're a bit misleading because it's had like Bevan French as 75 and Jack Farriman as 75. So my guess is that we'd have some guys in the high 80s, maybe. So you're looking at George Williams, Harry Smith, maybe, possibly Darryl Clark, Jack Wells, BJ Field, Bevan French could be high 80s, mid to high 80s. But I'm not actually too sure yet, unfortunately. So, yeah. Unfortunately. From Australia, but like the Leeds Rhinos, I can understand that. I imagine Leeds have a pretty decent, probably one of the highest followings over in Australia, given World Club Challenges. I think globally are one of the better known Super League teams. Obviously, they're really popular over here, get, great crowds. But, yeah, overseas, I'm not too sure. This is just excellent. Actually, I think I can. I will change the title for now, so that people know. Do you know what? Screw it. I'm going to put a poll in the thing. I'm putting a poll in. Okay. Let's go with that. Let's just go with that. I'll leave that poll up for a bit, see what people say. But yeah, hope everyone's having a smashing time. Keep Doing Nothing is currently leading, so with 7 votes. So basically, I'm just going to be sat here, chatting. Great. We'll sit here, we'll talk about whatever. Lovely. You wish it was on Xbox Game Pass? So do I. It'll take a while, though. It's going to take a while. I'm pretty sure games like these, because they don't, they're not like a yearly thing. They never really go on Game Pass. I think I got Rugby League Live 3 from Game Pass. But that was obviously insanely long after it came out. That would have been years. Liam, I know what you're doing. I ain't falling for it. I'm aware of this whole thing. I don't know where it started, what it comes from. I ain't falling for it, sir. Okay? Ain't falling for it. Them ratings were low as it is. It was placeholder ratings till the day one update. Alright, fair enough. Hoping they mod this for PC, then maybe I'll play it. Got a refund on PS5. Any update? Unfortunately not, Luke. Every few minutes I'm just going to keep like loading it up and trying it. I'm also waiting for an update on an update. And then in Pro Team, players are rated low as it is, to do with what rank your club is, not the players themselves. Right, okay. What's alarming is someone said this happened on AFL, and it took... Yeah, I saw that as well. I saw that tweet. Every time like I want to do it and it just takes a little bit longer, I think it's gonna do it, and then it doesn't. Interesting. So, how's everyone's day going? How's everyone doing? What have you been up to? Hope everyone's well. Any North Americans plan on playing? If there's any in here, let yourselves be known. Most of the votes are to keep doing nothing. Interesting. You're just trying to make me suffer. Alright, nice one. I think the audience for this game is a lot bigger than the AFL games, though. So hopefully Xbox wake up and send it out quicker. My assumption would be, okay, I don't make games. I don't know how it works. How I think it would / should work is that Big Ant Studios make the game. It's packaged however it's packaged. People that make games could let me know. It's packaged however it's packaged as a file or a project or a game, and is either sent to Xbox where they have to upload it onto their servers, and then updates are submitted as well, and they have to update the updates themselves, or Big Ant Studios can access Xbox directly and send updates via some kind of system, and it should just automatically update. That if a studio wants to send out an update, they send it to their own game and Xbox just obliges. And if Big Ant Studios screw up their own game, then it's then screwed up and it's their fault, they have to fix it. I don't know why. I don't know. In my head, this shouldn't be a problem. And it shouldn't be something that takes a week as well. It just shouldn't. For any game. So, not really sure. Not really sure what to do. But, put the poll up. People want me to keep doing nothing. So I will just sit here and do nothing. You would hope it would be like that, but stuff never is that simple. I'd love to know how it works. Like, I'd legitimately love to know how it works and why it is that this was the case. How it works is the game studio does the update, they send it to Xbox, PlayStation, etc., and they have to do all they have to do is make checks, make sure it's safe, it works, etc., and they approve it and upload said update. Fair enough. That makes sense to me, but I feel like it shouldn't be taking this long. Like, they should already have the version or the update that should be live ready to go for when the game releases. In my head, what's happened here is there's the first version that was uploaded to Xbox where people bought it, and the moment it was then uploaded to Xbox Game Store, a new version was then, or they just, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know enough about it to comment on it. But this, I feel like this just shouldn't be happening. It's been out for an hour and a half. I feel like it just shouldn't be a thing. What's happening about the game? Just the tweet still. That's all I can tell you. Pretty sure Xbox upload on the back end themselves. I do, yes. I do remember you. Welcome back. I certainly do. If anyone wants to watch my Super League Power Rankings, Super League predictions, NRL predictions, there's videos on my channel. If you want to go watch them, it's up to you. Feel free to subscribe. There will be content eventually. I have thought about doing more streams like this, by the way, like just talking, but I would absolutely like plan stuff ahead of time because I'm kind of getting screwed over here by Xbox at the moment. No, it should have been done yesterday, but Microsoft are always shocking when it comes to sorting updates. There was always lacking when it came to GTA Online updates. Oh, okay. Well, I will take your word for it, Pi. I'll take your word for it. I don't know the ins and outs, unfortunately. So, yeah. It would have been great if more people had voted for me to actually do something. That would have been splendid. Waited 8 years, I'm sure we can wait a little longer. I did my waiting. 8 years of it. In Warrington. Well, I've got stuff on Photoshop that I need to edit, so I'm going to crack on with that. In the meantime, need to do some of the stream highlights stuff. It's going to be Saints at home against Lee tomorrow, so I'll be live streaming that 15 minutes before kickoff. Feel free to stop by. Hopefully plenty of people do. I'd like for more people to come back to the live streams. That'd be great, actually. I'm really glad that I'm starting to build like a regular core group of people that come by on a regular basis, which is actually great. If it's always different people, that's cool, but the fact it's a lot of the same people coming back is actually really, really nice. Live streams. Round 19. I do plan to do video content as well. I don't know when I'm going to do it or how I'm going to do it, but we'll get there at some point. Okay. Play Rugby League Live 3. Well, the votes are close. If more people want me to vote for it, then I'll vote for it. Jack has a very good point. It's a very, very good point. It's honestly infuriating. They took my money pretty quickly. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Pretty sure people won't be saying, oh, we waited 12 years if this happens when GTA comes out. Great point as well. Not spending on 50 quid a game that looks like Rugby League Live 3 and 4. Well, I'm pretty sure it's going to look about the same. Somebody said just looks like the old, or feels like the old games with a new paint job. Really, that's kind of what they said. So yeah, this tweet was 45 minutes ago. Not great. Not great. Honestly, I might just play Rugby League Live 3. Just because I need something to do. I can't just keep sitting here doing absolutely naff all. I've got to do something. To be honest, this is not Ross' fault. Both Xbox and Ross, just no communication. I get you. I get you. I was initially frustrated at Big Ant Studios because I feel like my initial thought was, would they not have something to do in terms of like guarantees, making sure that this was like sorted, ready to go, that this situation could happen, and you know, it's been 8 years since you've released a Rugby League Live or a Rugby League game, and if they did have the issue with the AFL game where Microsoft took a week to put out the update, then surely this is something they would have recognised ahead of time. So I don't know, but yeah, I assume it's mostly on Xbox, based on what people are saying and what the tweet says. Just want to get into the game so I can admire DIY Kitchen Stadium in video game form. Should I just play Live 3? At the same time, I kind of want to keep refreshing this and waiting for a tweet. Even Lewis says, us Xbox better get a cheeky compensation pack. Oh yeah, maybe a few actually. I'd take a few packs on Pro Team if they want to give some out. You know, to help us catch up with the guys that are, you know, miles ahead of us. Thank you. I feel like if he's not... Okay, he tweeted 48 minutes ago. If it gets to an hour and he's not said anything, I'm just going to put on Live 3, because I ain't just going to sit here doing nothing. Because this is getting ridiculous. I don't want to end the stream, because I kind of want to play. But this is getting ridiculous. People are not happy. To be fair, I think Rugby League 26 should have had pre-order. I agree. I'll take 99 Kais Fartilli if they want. Team of the season, mate. Maybe. Team of the season. I appreciate it was like on pre-order. Like on Amazon, for example, and other stores. But the fact this wasn't pre-order on the Xbox itself is a little bit weird. JK Stories and More, hello. Welcome to the nothing stream so far. Welcome to the nothing stream. So for those that might have just joined, the update right now is basically the tweet that's on screen. It was posted by the CEO of Big Ant Studios. That was 50 minutes ago. I'm going to wait 10 more minutes, and if nothing has come up, I'm just going to play Rugby League Live 3 and just do something. Just anything. Or maybe a different game. I'm actually kind of enjoying Rematch, so I might play Rematch. Yeah. If there's nothing posted in the next 9 minutes, I'm going to play Rematch, because I'm actually enjoying that. Nathan Cleary 93. Indeed. Indeed. I'm just going to end this poll. I've made my decision. So, yeah. An update would be nice. Not just from Xbox, but from Ross or Big Ant Studios would actually be would be pretty good. Yeah, unfortunately, Big Ant Studios haven't even tweeted anything from their own account, which is slightly weird, but well. What are you gonna do, eh? What are you gonna do? So, anyone have any predictions for the weekend? Who do you reckon's gonna win? Especially tomorrow. Got Lee versus Saints. Who you backing? We got one tomorrow, yeah. Dolphins versus Cowboys. Who have you got to win? Let me know your thoughts. Bloody Xbox Service, hey? Yes, mate. Bloody Xbox Service. I'm a Warrington Wolves fan. I support the Warrington Wolves. Are you live stream Panther vs South Sydney? Panthers win 48-0. I don't plan to stream any NRL games this week. Just downloaded it and it's not starting up the game. Basically, Ethan, the situation, as is on screen, is that Xbox needs to push out an update. And it's just, they haven't done it yet. So, yeah, we can't play the game. Lee, Trin, Leeds, Wigan, KR and Wire. Fair enough. I think, did I go with the same? I know I did back Lee. Oh yeah, Wakefield over Huddersfield. Leeds over Salford, yeah. I think I went the same, Liam. So do I, mate. So do I. What is it on so far? It's not an update from for me. It's an update for Xbox to, like, they need to push the game out. So yeah, that's basically it. Is that the game is given, it's put on Xbox via whatever means, and then Xbox needs to push an update in order for it to play. So yeah, that's it really. That's it. What device is the game on? It's on PC, PlayStation and Xbox. And that will extend to PS4 and 5 and then Xbox Series X and S and Xbox One as well. How long? Honestly, mate, I don't know. I don't know. Hi, Leeds Runners fan here. Hope Red Devils play. I believe they'll play. It'll just be a bunch of kids, unfortunately. It's 50 quid on Steam. Jeez, yeah, it'll be 50 quid. Just go sleep. It won't be back for a while. I should probably... I was going to play Rematch, but I'm probably better off doing Rugby League Live 3 because it's actually more relevant. You think they would have done it already? You'd imagine. It's coming to Switch 2 early next year as well. Oh, okay. You play Super League? In what way do you mean do I play Super League? You mean watch it? Or would I play it on here? Is that what you mean? Let's see if they've tweeted any updates. Almost an hour and nothing yet. almost. I'm just going to get Rugby League Live 3 ready to go. There it is. It's going to frustrate some people. If I start playing this and then join in, they'll say, this looks rubbish. It's like, well, there's a reason for that. Play Super League on Rugby League 26. I will do. I will do when I can play on it. Okay. Oh, was that in the tweet? Let's have a look at that. Just to confirm. I'll sign in on that. Oh, well, I didn't see where he clarified about that issue. I'm going to check on his replies, actually. Oh, yeah, someone said AFL 26 had the same problem on Xbox, took a week to get it. Different issue, he said. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, he has clarified in other tweets as well. It's an Xbox issue. It's not a Big Ant Studios issue. It's an Xbox specific issue. Oh, any... Hang on. Is there anyone here that watches the Redcliffe Dolphins? Not the NRL Dolphins, the Redcliffe Dolphins in the Queensland Cup, I think they're in. Does anyone know anything about Trey Lolosio? Does anyone know anything about Trey Lolosio? Because he's just been, 6 hours ago, he was signed by Wakefield in Super League. I don't know anything about him. So if there's anyone that watches the Queensland Cup at all, if you know of him, let me know your thoughts. Is Alex Wormsley YouTube channel where he streams live? Yeah. That's me. No pressure, but can you do an RL watch along this weekend? Let's see. Okay, let's have a look at the games and times. I think if I was to do one, it'd be kind of on a whim, like just off the cuff. Thing is, I don't know what time I'll be up. I could do Panthers vs Rabbitohs. It's 11 o'clock in the morning, so that's doable. Storm vs Eagles is 10:35, so that's doable. I think if I was going to do one, it'd be random. I don't think I could like schedule it ahead of time. He's actually really promising. Okay. I mean, with being a Trin fan, I've tried to find highlights, couldn't find anything, just his stats. Yeah, I imagine it'd be difficult anyway. Props Summit Wake you need. Toby Sexton in the Super League? I saw that. Wait, did Logan Lewis fell his HIA? Yes, he did. Roosters Sharks at 9 AM. It will be a cracker. Oh yeah, that'll be decent. It'll be splendid. It's at least good to know that this ain't a Big Ant Studios issue, thankfully, but still not great, is it? Purchased the game through Xbox Store, so I thought stuff it, I'll get a refund, get it on my PlayStation. Took me 1 minute to get my refund approved. Fair. I've never tested a game on this PC. Like, I've done sort of your kind of indie game, really cheap stuff on PC, but never like a proper game before. So I don't really want to risk it, if I'm honest. I've had 900 people view this stream so far, and they've not seen an ounce of Rugby League 26. I mean, Curse Fartilli had 0 highlights online. Look how he turned out. Where did you even get him from, Liam? Where was he even from? Do you think when Williams goes over to NRL, he will be replaced at wide with Lewis Dodd? I think there's a chance, Blaze. I hope to God we don't, because I don't know if Lewis Dodd's a game manager or a ball runner. I just don't want him, so I hope not. I don't even want Sneed and Hayes to be the partnership, because neither is a ball runner. Leyland's a better ball runner than Hayes, but defensively he can be quite shocking. So, apparently Wire signed Tavita Pangai Jr. from the Catalans Dragons. Apparently. Do you not have it on Steam? I don't have it on Steam. I wasn't intending to play on PC anyway, because I don't really want to risk it. Surely William Warbrick concussion was really bad, seeing as he's still out. I never actually saw what happened with him. But hopefully he's okay. Hopefully he's okay. Do you know what? I'm not going to play anything. I'm just going to sit here and chill. If people ask questions, they ask questions. So be it. But yeah, I'm just gonna chill. I can't be asked. Can't be asked. Maybe Ross will come out with something soon. Again, I acknowledge it's not his fault, but it's not great, is it? Make that just a little bit smaller. It's been out since Indigenous game. Oh. Is the game not working on Xbox? No, Madge, it is not. So yeah, anyone that's on Xbox, just look at the tweet on screen and that'll tell you what's going on. Ah, okay, gotcha. I agree, mate. This is not good. But from what I've seen, it is an Xbox problem, not a Big Ant Studios problem. At least that's what the CEO of Big Ant Studios is saying. Not sure if he said anything else. Well, let's see. Apologies. Unfortunately, there is only a bundle on the console version of the game. Well, that's the thing. The moment the game came up on the Xbox Store for me, I got it. Like, I just went and got it. And it was the version with Cleary and whoever the female NRLW player was. But it was the one with Nathan Cleary on it. And I just went and got it. Like, I just bought it straight away. And then it disappeared from the store. And it didn't come up in my games. Eventually it then came up, but then it said I owned a different version, which is the one with Junior and Semba and Jodie Cunningham on it. So, I don't know. It's a bit confusing at the moment. Time to make the switch to PS5, brother. Honestly, Dane, a year ago I was thinking of getting it because I wanted to get a bunch of the exclusives like the Spider-Man games, Horizon Zero Dawn, God of War. I think there's maybe one or two others. Like, I wanted to actually give... Like, I've never played those exclusives, so I wanted to give them a go. And get a PS5. Could have been playing it by now. How long is it going to be? Not sure, Finley. Not sure. It is an Xbox issue. Same thing happened with AFL 26. Took a week to fix it. Oh yeah, so based on that, apparently Ross replied to that and said that it's a different issue to what happened with AFL 26. So apparently it was a completely different issue. I don't know what the specifics are, but that's what the CEO of Big Ant Studios said. It's an Xbox certificate problem because they take forever to approve things. Maybe. That shouldn't be my problem, right? I don't know. Queensland Cup in the game, but not New South Wales. Classic Big Ant. I'm not sure what you mean, Jackson. Not sure what you mean. From what I've seen, the game still has some of the worst. The game still has some of the worst bugs from Rugby League Live 4. Seriously considering refunding, but we'll see, I guess. Fair enough. Samarito. Nah. Check clear to Super League? I don't know. I've not heard anything. I don't know whether he would do. We've got the version with Incember on that doesn't have a pro team credit. So I think you have to get the one with the 24k pro team credit. I don't know. What's your thoughts on Greek yogurt? Horrible. And that's the kind of content we've now resorted to with the game being unavailable. What does it say when you click A to log in? I will tell you. Let me try again and I will tell you. I know what you mean, Jackson. Were you asking me if New South Wales Cup was in the game or wasn't in the game? I was referring to real life. That's what I was referring to. But I don't know if you were telling me that it isn't in the game. I'm not sure. Okay, so when I press A to continue, it says, there is a new version of the game available. Please update and restart the game. Basically, as far as I'm aware, because I don't have an update, and I'm assuming you guys don't have an update, that it's Xbox that needs to push the update. That's what I believe is the situation. Warrington about to win the treble before we get to play the game. Get in, Brad. If it's not up within an hour, I think I'll just go to bed. Maybe. Could be a good shout. About to get 1,000 views on this stream, and I've done naff all. Look at me go. You just delete the game reinstalling. Make sure you get. There's probably no point reinstalling unless you need the space. But if you want to get a refund, make sure you get yourself a refund. Had my bloods taken and I chose my right arm. Now I can't even go. Nice one, Sam. Great. No, sorry, I was just saying New South Wales Cup is not in the game. It's not in the Cup. Oh. Some kind of rights issue? I don't know. What's your thoughts on the structure of Super League right now and how a team like Salford has been able to get to the situation they're in now? That's a great question. First of all, okay, so here's the thing with the Super League structure. So, on the last TV deal, the amount of money reduced by approximately half. I think it used to be about 46 mil a year. This one is about 24 mil a year, approximately. Maybe 22. So the cut per team is less. Now, when it was rumoured that NRL was going to buy Super League or part of Super League, they wanted it to be reduced to 10 teams. Now, this would benefit the teams in Super League, the 10 teams that stay in Super League anyway, because they would get a bigger cut per team because there are less teams to share the load. But I think the reason why they're aiming to go back to 14 teams is because they think that there'll be an increase in the next TV deal, which I think is happening soon. If that's the case, teams will get more money. But the problem is, you've got clubs like Warrington, Wigan, Huddersfield, Saints, Hull FC, Hull Car as well, I think, that lose millions of pounds every year. So they get 1 point something mil a year from the TV deal, but they still lose anywhere from like £4 to £8 million a year. So the only way that we can start making money is with the 14 teams. The only way that that's going to make teams not lose a shit ton of money is if the two new teams that come in make the popularity of the league astronomically bigger than what it is. Whether that be Bradford, York, London coming back in, or Toulouse, I don't know. Widnes, because I think there's potential for Widnes, there's potential for Bradford, like in terms of the history that they've had and the crowds have been able to attract in history of rugby league, but like if we add a few more teams into the league, I don't think it's going to make much of a difference. What we need are huge investors, a massive TV deal, people advertising the game everywhere. That's what we need. We need more people going to games. We need more people watching on TV. We need shit like this not happening with the video game. So, yeah. I think 14 would make it more interesting. You get rid of loop fixtures, which is what people want. Honestly, I think it'd be more exciting if we just put all teams into one league, do an NFL style competition, but it ain't gonna happen. Let's see what people are saying. Buy Star Citizen on PC, you'll have a much better time in this game. I'm sure I will, Michael. I'm sure I will. Nothing is still something, though, my dude. We're on the same boat here. I'm aware. Elliot Whitehead to Super League. Well, that already happened. Lemuel, a try scorer for the Dolphins, is money. Go ahead, go for it. What I've seen, the ref is constantly standing out of position. How did they get that wrong? In what way? Like, is he slightly ahead? If he's slightly ahead of the line, I think that's just to, like... It's just like a coding thing or whatever, or just to make sure that everyone's behind the ref. What score do you think Leeds will put past Salford Kids? I'm not sure, Matt. I initially predicted 32-10 because I wasn't sure how many Salford players would be out. I thought it might just be like 4, 5 or 6. So I thought there might still be a core group there. But if it's going to be basically reserve squad, I think with what Leeds are capable of, we could be looking at minimum 60. Minimum 60. But one of the major points to make, though, is that because a lot of the Salford kids have played so many games already, they might be better equipped, not to such a high degree that Leeds will struggle in any way, shape or form, but maybe it won't be quite the 72-10 battering or the 82-0 battering that they've had this season. Maybe in the 50 or 60 range, something like that. But honestly, mate, who knows? Who knows, Matt? I think Championship League One's in this game. I believe it is. People seem to think that it wasn't. Someone asked Ross about this, and he said, I don't know why people keep saying that, so I assume it's in the game. I think I'm going to do a ghoul career mode. That should be fun. Oh yeah, best of luck with that one. How do you start the game when I downloaded it? Honestly, mate, I don't know. It's the same issue with Xbox. I think KFC should merge, to be honest. I don't. Good luck with that one, Samarito. We can lose on average about 5 mil a year. Yeah, it's not great. It's not great. And the thing is, it's only so long that these investors can, or these owners can keep just pumping money into the clubs and losing it. Like, what's it going to take? My thoughts on it is Sky Sports have the ability to turn the game into like a national, not national sport, a national, there's a word for it. I probably haven't worded that sentence the right way, but to make it more nationally known, they could easily make a rugby league channel, Sky Sports RL. They could easily do that. But I think we might need more games on the BBC, maybe more on Channel 4, ITV possibly. DAZN apparently are going to buy it, apparently, or maybe get a portion of the games. If it was on different networks, that could be good. But yeah, we need major investments. We need it advertised everywhere, like absolutely everywhere. Is there a Pro Clubs mode? I'm not sure, Ben, but that would be a good idea, actually. I'd love to do something like that. If you have Rugby League Live 4, you ain't missing out on much at all. I've only got 3, unfortunately. Bradford got shafted by the RFL with that whole £1 million game crap. Well, there's, you know, it was on them to not be as bad as they were. All it was I'm pretty sure all that is just relegation. They lost a lot of money by being relegated, so that's on them. What do you think about the quota increasing? Does make more chances to pick up some real gems from Queensland Cup, etc. It could be good because there will be some hidden gems in the New South Wales and Queensland Cup that, you know, we don't really know, but they are capable of jumping up to the NRL possibly, but just aren't given a chance. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? I think it might be okay. As long as we can get more quality players in here, that would be great. let's see. There's an update apparently. I'll check Ross's first. Okay, Ross hasn't said anything. Big Ant Studios have said, okay, we have escalated the issue with Xbox and are awaiting them to push the Rugby League update through their servers. We will update as soon as we have news. So there's no change. We've escalated the issue with Xbox. Okay, that's all they've said. I'll put that on the stream as well, just so people can see it. Yeah, I'll put that on there. Great. Okay. There you go. It's just going to be a stream just full of tweets. Can't wait for that. If Williams ends up leaving Wire, who would you take in his place? I would have Nicarima. Who would I take from Super League? From Super League, I'd legitimately have Will Price. If we put Dufty at 6 and then Kai Taylor-Ray starts at fullback, I wouldn't mind it. But I'm not 100% sure on it yet. So I'd take Will Price. This is like if I could have anyone, by the way, just to be clear. Or, yeah, if I could have anyone. Will Price would be one. Obviously Bevan French. Just think of some realistic ones, though. Would I... maybe there's an option with Lee where they either want to keep McNamara over O'Brien, or they want to keep doing what they're doing. Maybe O'Brien or McNamara would be available. I'd consider taking either of those. What about Leeds? I'd take Croft, but I'm not too sure. I don't know. From the NRL, maybe Tyron Wishart, Jonah Pezzett, Trey Fuller. Not sure. I'm not sure. It's a tough one, that. Really not sure. That Super League TV app is the biggest con ever. Yeah, it's just... it's ridiculous. I don't know how many people have paid for that, but it can't be that many. The game looks really buggy. Oh no. Oh dear. Sonny Luke Super League. I'd have Sonny Luke at Warrington, by the way. If we lost Danny Walker, I'm happy with Sonny Luke. I'd prefer to lose Powell over Walker, but I'd take Sonny Luke absolutely in a heartbeat. Do the Poms have some sort of State of Origin type event, like North versus South or some shit like that? No. Well, yes. The Academy players have War of the Roses, which is the county of Lancashire versus Yorkshire. So it's only the Academy players that do that. I'm pretty sure Yorkshire battered Lancashire like 48-0 or something when they played a few months back. So, yeah. There's that. I think she plays Fortnite. Yeah, just to be clear, guys, it's not Big Ant Studios' fault, apparently. Ross Simons blocked me because I said the game was trash and that I got a refund. Childish or what? Can't take the criticism back. My opinion on that, Michael, is that if, let's say, for example, Michael, you gave me shit, then there's a chance I'd block you. I don't... Look, with somebody like that, that's in the position that he is, he's going to get shit all the time for everything. Even when he does things right, he's going to get shit for everything. So, why would he want to keep listening to people that give him shit? He's already been given the shit from you, he's going to block you, and therefore he won't be getting any more shit from you again. And that limits the amount of shit he gets. So, he's well within his rights to do that, and I think he's made the right choice, blocking you if that's what you're going to say to him. So, as much as you think it's criticism, I get it. He knows it's not going well. He knows it's not a good thing. But, like, at a certain point, like, I've blocked people on TikTok before because it's like, I just don't want to engage with those people. Like, it's that simple. If you don't want to engage with somebody, you leave the conversation, and he's just doing that by blocking you. So it's the same thing, really. I see Loch and Lamb going to wire, you know. I would absolutely have Loch and Lamb at Warrington. It's going to get to the point where the camera's covered with tweets. It could be. It could be. Is the gameplay better than Rugby League Live 4? What the set plays? I wish I could tell you, Dane. I wish I could tell you. It ain't working on Xbox yet. Games 46 gig on Xbox only letting you install half of it. That's why it's not working. They have messed up on Xbox End with that. Well, I managed to install the whole thing. Like, I can load up the Xbox, I can load up the game, but then it tells me that there's an update. So, yeah. JK, what is this with you and just naming players to Super League? How long is it meant to take for Xbox to be done? I don't know, Cam. I honestly couldn't tell you. Big Ant Studios and Ross Simons will tweet when they've got updates. What do you think it would take for Wire to stop being a no offense, a publicity club and start winning trophies? Like, it's great naming the stadium for one match to loot at the stadium. First of all, my opinion on that, Paita, is that we should keep doing stuff like that. Like, we shouldn't just stop doing that. We should keep doing it. They are positive things. We need to do that and be successful as a club. I just think the quality of squad is the issue right now. We've had quality squads. We've had quality coaches. It just hasn't worked out because I think the quality of squad right now is not where it needs to be. So... Oh, and another main thing is the amount of injuries that Wire's had this year is ridiculous. If we didn't have the injuries that we'd had, there's the possibility that we are pushing near the top of the table right now. It's not guaranteed. I'm not saying that we would be. I'm saying that there's a possibility based on the number of injuries, which is ridiculous. We've missed out on Dufty, Sneed, Williams, Walker, Ashton, King, Ty, either of the Thurles brothers, Lindop. Vaughan's been out, I think, at one point. Harrison, Philbin, Powell. Yeah, tons. Absolutely tons have missed games. So we've not had a settled squad this year, really. We need bigger players in the forwards. Apparently we've signed Tavita Pangai Jr. Apparently. Also, apparently Paul Vaughan's going to York. If that's the case, I also believe we've apparently signed Liam Byrne from Wigan. So if our front row is Pangai Jr. and Byrne, with Danny Walker at 9, mate, I'm laughing next year. Not laughing to a grand final trophy, guaranteed, just hopefully. But then Harrison on the bench, Philbin, and maybe one other. I think we need to get bigger up front, first of all. And then we need more depth in the backs. I think there's maybe one or two options we need to go for in the back line. And if Williams goes, I think we need a quality 6. Like, we can't be just... If it's Sneed and Hayes, it ain't going to cut it. It just ain't going to cut it. So we need to get a quality 6 to replace Williams if he goes. It's not giving him shit, mate. We've waited 8 years for this copy-paste shite. Yeah, but Michael, if you're speaking to him in a negative way, he's not going to want to continue to engage with that. He's not going to want to continue to see that. Like, he knows it's not going well. If it's negativity, he knows it's not going well. He doesn't need more of it. That's what it is. Evening, Kinetic. Hope you're well, mate. Had to buy on PS5 because the Xbox nonsense. Fair enough, mate. Congrats to anyone that's been able to get on it. Congrats to you guys. Game is apparently the exact same as Rugby League Live 4. Great. Excellent. Menus feel exactly like FIFA, which is good. I've never played any game and it feels nice. That's alright then. Because they can go to Super League? Well, they might do. Yeah, absolutely. I love the publicity that Wire do. It's always bites you on the ass if you do. Yeah, I know what you mean. Bites you on the ass if you do that, and one, you would be unstoppable. As much as it pains me to say, being a Wigan fan. Yeah, it's just... like, you're a Wigan fan. Classic example of it biting us in the backside. We signed Chris Sandow, 2015. I think his first or second game, we had a home game against Wigan. And... yeah, we did that commercial. He put a pie on a kicking tee and kicked the pie off the tee. And said, we're going to smash some pies. And then we lost either 18-0 or 28-0. It was one or the other. But we got battered at home. That played in the stadium. Bunch of Wigan fans were cheering, and then we got battered. It's that kind of shit. It's that kind of shit. So, what can you do, eh? What can you do? Let's have a look and see if there's any other updates. Last one from Big Ant Studios was about the escalation to Xbox. This is unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Is it on Game Pass? No, it is not. Honestly, just keep waiting, it's worth it. The graphics are better, gameplay feels faster, and Pro Team with Super League players is addictive. I'm sure it's great, Kings. I'm sure it's absolutely wonderful, mate. I'm sure it's just brilliant. Better be no Alex here claiming this is rum and coke. Thank you for 10,500 subscribers, by the way. That's greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. Road to 11k. Next major target is 15k. We'll see if I can. I don't know if I can hit that by the end of the year, but we'll see. We will see. Loved when you signed Monaghan after his dog incident. Like, imagine the Wolves signing him after doing that. Honestly, though, Pi was a great signing. Him and his brother, quality signing. So, can't complain. Greg Inglis never got his chance really at the Y. Came over too late in his career. Yeah, I think he was just had an injury to deal with. I'm pretty sure in his debut got a try though. Like, he had like 3 defenders on him and just shrugged him off and scored a try. You subscribed? Very nice. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you kindly. But yeah, this is great. I've got some playing cards there which you can see. I've got a Rubik's Cube if you want me to do that. Yeah, it's not much else I've got really. It's just me. It's just little old me. 15k by next month? Oh, I wish. I wish. I think Inglis debuted against Huddersfield Giants, didn't he? Honestly, I'm not sure. I am not sure. I'd get to 15k by next month if they did State of Origin every week, because they're the ones that really help. The thing is, as well, do you know? I'm not gonna say it. I'll just leave it. I said it on the stream the other day anyway. Live stream the NRL Grand Final? I will do. I'll probably try and stream. I'll try to stream all NRL Finals games, if not at least most. I will try and do all of them. Because, you know, it's back end of the year, there's not that many to go, so. Should be reet. Should be reet. So, no other updates really. A lot of people just having a go at Big Ant Studios a bit. Xbox players should be compensated, is what somebody said. Yeah, people are not happy at all. Not happy at all. But what do you expect? People have waited a long time for this. You'd hope they can get the update going today. You'd hope so, Buck. You'd absolutely hope so. When can I play on Xbox? Not sure, Panthers. It's whenever Xbox get their act together. Who's your favourite ever non-Wire Super League player? Great question. That's a great question. My favourite ever non-Wire player in Super League. Oh, that's a good question. Who did I grow up watching? I always liked, and this isn't my final answer yet, but I'm just kind of going through the list. I always like Leon Price. I always like Paul Deacon. I always like Sam Tompkins in his prime in like the 2011, 12, 13. When he was like really young, first at Wigan. Mate, Tompkins was incredible. So fun to watch. Who else was there? I think there was a player. There was a player for Cass that I really liked. I think his name was Ben Roberts. I think it was Ben Roberts. He was fun to watch. I remember him being fun. Who else is there? Maybe Deacon. Would like Danny Maguire or Rob Burrow be like a cop out, even though they were really fun to watch? I always like Danny Brough as well. When it works, are you doing a warranted career mode or pro team straight away, mate? Honestly, I'm not sure. I think I don't know whether to do pro team streams and videos, and I don't know what would be different about them. If there's two different things I can do on pro team, like if I can do, you know, like on FIFA Ultimate Team, they've got like the divisions type stuff, and then there's the, what's it called? Is it the challenges? I can't remember what it's called, but there's like a, is it the weekend league? The thing that you compete in at the end, like at the weekend. If there's at least two different things I can do in pro team, then I might do one for video and one for stream. I'll do a career mode on. I was thinking of doing a career mode video series in the NRL. So either doing West Tigers, Titans, or Dolphins. Or I could put a vote on that one, see what people say. Foot Champs is the one, thank you, Liam. And I was thinking of doing a Super League career mode stream where I start in like League One with, I was thinking Keithley. And then I'm not sure whether to do it as a player or as a manager. And then people vote on stream as to the career choices. So I'm not sure yet. It's kind of still in the works at the moment. Not 100% yet there yet in my brain. Did you get to the pro team version? I've not been able to do anything, Charlie, unfortunately. Do you think Jake Connor should be in the England squad, as he's been brilliant for Leeds? That's a good question, Matt. The way I'm sort of thinking about it at the moment, Matt, is he's been great in Super League, but I can't. Actually, let me rephrase that. He's been great in Super League. I can't see him starting for England, but I think he'd be a perfect utility off the bench. So, wouldn't have a problem if he was in the squad, but as much as Jake Connor's been great this year, I'm not putting him over Lewis, Smith, or Williams. It's not happening. But I'd absolutely have him in the squad because he can play fullback, centre, 6, 7, possibly 9. So that's cool with me. That's what I'd do. I'd put him in the squad, have him as a utility option. I think all this stuff about AJ Brimson, I'd rather we just take Connor over Brimson. Brimson can also play 1, centre, 6, 7, and 9. Yes, he's on an origin level, but Jake Connor's here. He's earned a spot. Therefore, he should get the spot, if that makes sense. He's our version of Brimson, but he's earned a spot over Brimson. So that's hopefully that makes sense. AFL had a similar issue, and it took a week to fix. Apparently, it's a different issue, black and white. Apparently, when will downtime end? Not sure. Who's your favourite ever Wire player? Andrew Johns is a cop-out. I loved Kevin Penny. I loved Chris Riley. It might just have to be Lee Braze, you know. It's a cop-out answer, but honestly, Lee Braze, he did some incredible stuff. Only 8 years, you know, yeah. Got to be Rob Burrow, one player would have loved at Wigan. Yeah, he would have been great. That's a Luluai type player. You lose him, you get Burrow. Rangy Chase, my favourite non-FC player. I can understand that. I'll try and catch up with the the chat a bit behind just because I keep yapping. Charlie and Tompkins were a nightmare. Yes, they were. Yes, they were. Panthers career mode. I feel like that's a bit of a cop-out. 2 modes to do in Pro Team. PvP mode and then matches against calm like challenges. Okay. Any news yet? Unfortunately not, Lachlan. Unfortunately not. Went to school with Jake Connor and Jake Wardle. Top lads. Oh, very nice. Jake Connor's no different. Jake Connor is no offensive bang average player being made to look good by the team he's in. I would massively disagree. Leeds are a great team this year, but even Leeds weren't as good at the start of the season as they are now, and Jake Connor has been just as good in both parts of the season. Like, he's created a lot of opportunities, a lot of chances, and he's been huge in clutch moments. I think Jake Connor has been... Jake Connor was great at the start of the year. What I think it is, Jake Connor was great at the start of the year. Leeds weren't great. Jake Connor was great. And when Leeds became great, people took notice of Leeds and therefore Jake Connor. And then some people might have that opinion that because Leeds are good, that's what's making Jake Connor look good. But I think Jake Connor was good from the start. Is NRL big in the UK? Yeah, it's quite big. It's quite big. I think trying to win first premiership for an NRL team that hasn't won one yet would be a great series. That's what I was thinking, Dylan. That's what I was thinking. Because, like, I like the Dolphins, actually. I like the Dolphins, so I was thinking, you know, they're new. They've not won one yet. They've not even made the finals yet, which is weird, because you look at the squads they've had. Dolphins should have made finals by now, I think. They should make it this year. But yeah, Tigers, Spooners, you know, Spooners to Premiers. I reckon a lot of people might do that. And then Titans, maybe some. Eels rebuild, possibly. So there's a few, but I'm kind of leaning towards Dolphins, honestly. Apparently it's $100 to buy an Oz. It is Kings, but you got to remember that Australia is like double ours, so every pound is like $2, something like that, roughly speaking. What do you think to Jake Wardle? Quality player. Don't know about him as a person, but he's a quality player. Would be my starting left centre for me. I think the entirety of that left edge for England I'd just have as Wigan. Not because it's Wigan, but because those guys earned it. So like Smith as the 7, and Sember on the left back row on the left side, Wardle left centre, and then Marshall. But if the left winger is Johnstone or Davies or Burgess or anyone else that's half decent, even one of the senior brothers like Innes Senior, I know he has played for Ireland previously, but I don't know if he's eligible for England or not. But I think that whole left side being Wigan would honestly just be fine for me. 99.95 to buy an Oz. Said it for years, Jake Connor is the most naturally gifted player in Super League. He single-handedly kept us competitive for years before going to Giants. He's got like a natural instinct. I think it just suits at Leeds. His style just suits at Leeds. And I think since having Croft back in there, that's also helped the squad overall. NRL probably gets more promotion in the UK than the Super League does. Honestly, it might. There's a chance it might. Let's have a look at Twitter, see if anything else has been said. Nothing from Ross Simons, unfortunately. Big Ant Studios, their last tweet that's on screen is still the last one. So, yeah, this is not good. Fuming, you mentioned Cena, but no Lewis Martin. Well, I've just seen more great moments from the senior brothers because they've been in a shocking cast team. So I don't know. I personally, I'm taking Barron over Martin. I like Barron. I'd have Barron at Warrington. But I like Thulis and I like Ashton. Like, I really like Thulis. I'm a massive fan of him. Check your server, mate. I'll check my server. They haven't updated any... They haven't sent any tweets for updates, but I'll check it. Mate, I will check it. How long have we gone so far? We've gone... about... an hour and a half. I've been streaming for an hour and a half and played no games. I've got nearly 1,400 views on this stream, and I've... Yeah. Sorry, folks. I mean, well, nothing I can do about it, really. It is not working. Ross Simons has just said less than a minute ago that expected to be by 9 a.m. Right. 9 a.m. UK? That's 6.5 hours. I ain't staying up for 6.5 hours. Any players you're hoping to get in your pro team, NRL or Super League? Oh, I don't know. Because the thing is, I don't know what kind of base quality... Oh, Discord server. Whoa. Steady on. Steady on. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to answer that, really. Anyone that's quick. Bevan French should be quick. Jay Field. Pappenhausen. Hammerso. Anyone that's quick. It's in the comments of the post you have on. Not sure what time zone it is, though. Well, apparently the game came out 9 a.m. in Australia, but I don't know why he'd say 9 a.m. unless he means in 24 hours' time. So I'm not sure. Oh. No, all he said was... He didn't say it's going to be at 9 a.m. He said, we expected the update to be live at 9 a.m., which is when the game came out in Australia. If I had an ETA, I'd certainly give it. So he doesn't know how long it's going to take. But he said it was supposed to come out at 9 when the game did. That's what he said. Only player I hope gets dropped by Wigan next year is Farrell. So past it now. Bold call. Who would you put there? Would you put Walters there? Is he like good to go in the back row? When's it ready? Can you play State of Origin and put 200 on Queensland, please? I don't know. I don't know. It's alright, Callum. Happens to the best of us. I don't want to end the stream in case it's like ready to go. See, my concern is that I'm going to have to change the title of this to like just Rugby League Yap Sesh. Because people will start clicking on it and it'll be like proper clickbait. People just click on it and then it's like, yeah, this ain't what we signed up for. But yeah, what I'm not getting is, would there not be constant communication with Xbox? Would there not be communication with somebody at Xbox that just says, oh, we will do this now? Like, how long does it take? Like, surely Xbox know that this needs to be done? Surely? And like, how long would it take them to actually do that? Like, do what they need to do? I just don't get it. And I'm not angry at Ross. I'm not really angry at anyone. I'm just like, I'm disappointed because this is just classic rugby league. Unfortunately not, Lachlan. Fortunately not. Ross said if he had an ETA he would share it, but he doesn't, so he can't. Someone's dropped the ball. Yeah, it's... apparently it's Xbox. Apparently. That's all I know. Do you know what? I might just end the stream, go play some rematch, and then if I'm up when it's available, then I might come back and stream it. Because this is just ridiculous. Yeah. I'm going to change the name of the stream to Xbox or Rugby League Yap Sesh. Or I need a different name. Any suggestions from anyone? What should I call the stream? Rugby League Talk with chat. I'll just go with that. Did you buy the normal version or protein version? Well, here's the thing, Charlie. I don't actually know. Because it came up with like a bundle and I just went and got it straight away. So I think I paid £10 more than I should have done. But I don't... And then it went off the store. And then it came back on the store after purchasing it. And then eventually it downloaded the normal version. So I don't know. I need to make sure that I haven't been charged for the protein version. I'm actually really not sure. I need to check my transactions, I guess. Notification from 2 hours ago. Rugby League 26 ready to start. No, it's not. I promise you it's not. Let's have a look at the store real quick. So yeah, the protein bundle is what I thought I got, like, just quickly bought it really quickly. But apparently... Oh, okay. I don't think I did, Dylan. If it turns out I did, I'm going to try and get it one way or the other. Either get the refund, like the £10 refund, or the points. Not too bothered either way, which one I get. But seems it's mainly an Xbox issue. Did I already say that? I don't know. Too tired. Can't be arsed with this shite. Can't be arsed. Yeah, the problem is still persisting on Xbox. So yeah, I think I'm just going to leave it. If anyone has any more Rugby League questions, I'll stick around for those, answer those, and then just go chill. And then if it does work whilst I'm up, then I'll come back and stream it. What does the protein bundle even give you? Great question. Let me find out. Okay. Along with 24,000 pro team credits. Okay. I don't know if there's anything else. That's all it kind of says. I don't think there's anything else that comes with it. It's just that. Oh, the reviews have started coming in on Xbox. People are not happy. People are not happy. BNW says game literally doesn't work. Title says it all. There you go. Lee Legend, Mickey Hyam. I want to bash some heads in, but won't let me, so thanks. Shandy's crying now. Can't even play, update, and restart every time I load up. Game doesn't even work. Tells you there's a new version of the game, update to restart play. There's no update. Tried reinstalling twice, nothing changed. All these years of Rugby League game, and this is what we got. Not working. Saying update game, restart. Yeah, so people are leaving their 1-star reviews already. This is not a good start. This is not a good start. B&W. Oh, B&W. Is that you? Did I see that correctly? Is that who I was referencing to start? Should I just put, like, leave a review and put follow Kinetic Rugby League on YouTube? Should I just do that? I might do. Surely there's a compensation pack or some sort. I'd hope so, Anthony. People are already asking for it. They might do something. How long do you reckon it'll take? Less than a day? Honestly, not sure, Chaz. By the way, scoring in this game is pretty hard. Even a pro way harder than 4. That's alright. As long as this game's more difficult, I'll actually take that. Because when I played on Veteran... I've been playing on Veteran on Rugby League Live 3 whenever I've played in it. And it's so easy. Like, it's so unbelievably easy. It's just not even a challenge anymore, so... I hope that Veteran is actually difficult. I really do. Oof, you left a review? Do you know what? I've never left a review before, but I might leave one. You must own this product to add a rating. I do. I literally do. Isn't that convenient? It says installed. Launch game. You can play this. Add rating. You must own this mate. What an absolute shit show. An absolute shit show. Ross tweeted that local support teams for Xbox are getting it big time. Okay. You've left a very nice review. I'll go check in a bit. Mate, I hope Ross is absolutely launching torpedoes at them. Just absolutely obliterating the shite out of Xbox right now. Right, so somebody tweeted, bad news everyone, I just rang Xbox support and they don't think the update will be available until tomorrow 3 AM. Where's that guy from? He's from Australia, so more than a day. Ross then responded to that saying, please, it's handled by their server team, not the local support team. Right, okay. Stay up and drink a few monsters. Have I got any in? I don't. One second, Sam. 1 second. Oh, is that the thing in the Rugby League thing? I mean, it looks nice. Oh, so if you wanted to get the 24,000 extra protein points for a tenner, you'd have to pay like 35 quid to get the same amount in game. So fair enough. It's a massive massive discount, to be fair. Massive. So, is this Xbox fault? Yes. This is on Xbox. May have called Xbox wankers in my review. Okay. Do you watch NRL 2 or just Super? I do watch NRL. I do. I haven't streamed an NRL game for a while. I need to start doing more. The plan was to do more this year, and I have done that. But I want to do more, and I do plan to stream all finals games and the grand final, of course. When we get around to it. I did stream all State of Origin games, and I've done a few rounds here and there. I did every game for Magic Weekend because that was both on for Super League and NRL. I streamed 14 games that weekend. It was an absolute nightmare. God, it was... That was tough. That was tough. Let's have a look at more reviews, shall we? Let's have a look. What have people been saying? What are people's thoughts on this game? I'd love to know. We're seeing, can I spot James? There's John, LV, JK, Mr. Gunner. I might have to check the other one. There we go. That might have more. Well, that one's not even showing. That one's not even showing reviews. There's a lot of hidden reviews here. There's a lot of reviews that I'm just not seeing. Possibly deleted some, maybe. They might have done. Do you know when the update will be for Xbox? I'm not sure, Jeremy. Warriors only rated 83, being fourth in the table is kind of bad. Well, it depends on the overall quality of the players. Like, a team can be better than another team. Like, the Warriors could finish ahead of Melbourne Storm this year, but they've still got worse players overall. Like, you're not putting Luke Metcalf or Tanner Boyd above Jerome Lua or Jerome Clear. Jerome, oh my God, Jerome Hughes. Holy shit. Get there. Third time lucky. Wow. I don't know what I'm talking about. Absolute brain fart just occurred. Mine's probably been deleted. They're not coming up, that's the thing. The reviews aren't coming up anymore. Oh, there we go. There's only 3. That's the thing, Liam. There's only 3. So, some might have been deleted. Jerome Cleary, that would be some player. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Mitchell Pappenhausen. What a guy. Yeah, I think people's reviews are actually being deleted. It might be. Not entirely sure. I'm still yapping away here. Still yapping away. I should just go, shouldn't I? Because this is just wasting everyone's time. I guess the only thing that I'm doing at this point is just letting people know when it's good to go. Like, I'm getting the tweets and just letting people know. Has this been disliked a bunch of times? Oh, no, it hasn't. That's alright. Some people might do now, though. But, let's see. Anything else been said? Let's have a gander. Somebody said, how about you give us an ETA, mate, instead of being a smart aleck? Poor bloke just wants to figure out when his game he paid $100 for is going to be played. Mate, it's very likely that Ross Simons has no control of what's happening and is literally just... Like, he's getting crap from a lot of people. Some people aren't intentionally giving him crap, like, it's just... But he's getting a lot from people right now. So... He's doing the best he can. He's probably communicating with Xbox and making sure they get a move on. But there's no updates, unfortunately. No new updates. Cool. Your review's just been published. I think my review's been deleted. Honestly, if there was a review that's been quite bad, then probably has been. I mean, Luke Metcalf was number 1 for my MVP of the season before he got injured. And he's only 83. I think the thing is with Metcalf is he's got to do it over multiple seasons. That's the thing. Like he might be higher than 83, but he's got to do it for longer. That's the thing. Like the reason why the guy's at the top, like Cleary's at the top because he's the best in the league, but he's been doing it for like half a decade. So who knows? Heard a rumour that the update will happen when this stream gets 25 likes. I ain't pushing that rumour. It's not me that's saying that. I didn't say it. Wasn't me. I'll see if there's any more reviews available. I'll give the game a quick test and see if it uploads. Or see if it loads up, I should say. I've been here for nearly 2 hours now. Just yapping, just constant shite. I've nearly done the length of a game stream. Fair enough, Pie Eater. I'll have a look in a bit. I know what you mean. I wonder if they update the ratings based on performance. Probably asking for too much. I think they might do what FIFA does and like maybe informs and like team of the season type players. Maybe they'll do a like an end of season update, because yeah, they could do that. Like by the end of the actual season for NRL and Super League, maybe they'll do updates and say, look, these are the new ratings going into next season, and then they might do like a mid-year update, something like that. So unfortunately, no change with Xbox on my end. Shock. Trying to see some of these incredible reviews if they are available to. It's only showing 3 reviews for me. It's only showing 3. And it's not even showing them on the bundle option. So I don't really know. They have a lot of updates to do, as there isn't a New South Wales Cup, and when you make a rookie player, you can put them into the NRL instead of working your way up to NRL. Ah, okay. I've been playing on PS5 for almost 2 hours and it's great. Well, that's good. At least someone's enjoying it. I think if you go online, you can see more reviews. Probably. Maybe Amazon's got. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, maybe on Amazon people have said stuff. They have not. So, how's everyone's week been? Anyone watch any movies lately? I watched Jurassic World Rebirth the other day. I watched Superman the other day. I was very happy with Superman, by the way. I was a fan of it. I plan to watch Fantastic Four as well on the day it comes out. I can't remember what day. What day does it come out? I'm a bit of a DC Marvel fan myself. I'm not a full-on nerd, but I'd put myself kind of in that bracket a little bit. 25th of July. Okay, next week. All right. Actually, what day? Friday. Ooh, okay. Okay. Is Xbox done? It is certainly not. Prediction on Catalan versus Hull KR on Saturday, mate. KR to win. I think I pretty much said that KR might get a bit tired up front because they've done a lot of work this year. Like, they've played the most amount of games alongside Warrington. And they've not had to rotate that much due to injury up front, I don't think. Like, it's been pretty much the same for the most part. I think they're just kind of getting a bit tired at this point. But I think they'll still be okay up front, but that's probably Catalan's best chance if they can dominate through the middle, which I don't think they will. If they can win the battle through the middle, then there's a chance. I think they're too slow in possession, though. And defensively, I think they're also extremely vulnerable. They're a little bit better in recent weeks, but still extremely vulnerable. KR, who I believe have Mikey Lewis coming back in. Someone told me that Jez Litton wasn't available. So that was my bad on that one. But apparently Mikey Lewis is back in, and KR should be fine. Kicking game should be a bit clearer. Process should be clearer. Attack should be stronger with him in there. His run game. I think KR's probably going to be fine, to be honest. Gonna make some food, be right back. Go for it. Go for it. Maybe I'll turn this into a cooking channel. Do you know what? I'll tell you about something I've cooked recently. Well, not cooked recently, but something I've been making from like months back that I like. But I'll just quickly get to this. Always love your videos, mate. Keep it the good work. Thank you, Jack. Thank you for saying that. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. So, right. Get this. You get some minced beef, okay? I only use like the 5% fat one. You don't need like the 12% fat. You get a bit of minced beef, about 300 to 400 grams, somewhere in that range. Okay, you break it up, you put it in a frying pan, bit of olive oil, not too much, just a little bit. You get that cooking, right? You chop up half an onion, and then in the minced beef, you put in some Italian herbs, just, you know, sprinkle a bit of those on. You get a bit of tomato puree, not too much, just to kind of add a bit of colour and sweetness to it. And then you scoop the half an onion, chopped onion into it. You fry that off, and then you get a third to half a packet of like fajita mix, like mild is fine. But if you want it to add a bit of a kick, you use half of it. If you want a bit less, you use a third. Okay, you add that in, you stir it up. Okay, then you get tortillas. You spread sour cream first, or whatever you kind of sort of go to is. Maybe you use guacamole, it's up to you. But I normally go with sour cream, a layer of that, just a thin layer, and then a bit of salsa on top. You put the minced beef onto one half of the tortilla, and then you fold the other half on top of it, and then you put that in the frying pan to like crisp up on both sides. So feel free to clip that and save that for next time if you like cooking something new. It's very nice. It is very nice. Have you ever thought about doing match day vlogs at Rugby Days? Would be great watch. It would be cool, except I would feel very awkward sat at the Halliwell Jones with like a camera or like my phone in front of me doing that. It just feels awkward to me. Like, even though you might watch some vloggers, like football vloggers, for example, the odd person will just, like, look in the camera. Like, you'll just see them just kind of quickly look in the camera. And they might not even care that that person's making content. But I always get secondhand embarrassment. I think I'd hate doing that. I'd absolutely hate it. But I did do something with Keithley Cougars, like, months ago. And I plan to do something like that for Game 2 of the Ashes, because I'm going to Everton Stadium, the Hill Dickinson Stadium. I'm not a massive fan of that, but, you know, we move. I'll be going there with some mates, so I might try and make it like a vlog thing. Oh, yeah. I'm actually... Excuse me, Jack. I'm actually thick as pig shit. Exactly what I did for Keithley, I could do the exact same for Warrington. I don't need the camera in front of my face, I just need to record bits of the game and then do a voiceover. And I could, like, record bits on the way to the grip. What? I'm such an idiot sometimes, honestly. I'm such an idiot. So, honestly, Jack, yes, I could. I could do some more, like, match day vlogs. But I will definitely do one for the Ashes Game 2. Yeah, God, I'm such a moron sometimes. Why do people watch me? How do I have a platform? What are you doing here, guys? Any updates on the export situation? Unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. I will check tweets. I'm trying to load up the game. I'll give it another go. Just see. I'll check tweets. Big Ant Studios tweeted 55 minutes ago about the escalation to Xbox. Nothing new there. Let's check their replies. Nothing from them. Check, Ross, he's not said anything. Any replies from him? No. Yeah, this is not good. This is not good. Is there an ECA? Unfortunately not, Lachlan. Unfortunately not. I do apologise, mate. I don't know why I'm apologising. It's not my fault. I promise you it's not my fault. I promise you. What's been your favourite game, favourite rugby game of all time? Do you mean like actual live game IRL, not just video game? If you mean video game, I grew up on Rugby Live 2, by the way, and that was really fun. But if you mean actual game, oh, that's a... Oof, there's some good ones to pick from. Okay. Favourite rugby game of all time? Well, there's a few, okay, so... There's the 2009 Challenge Cup final against Huddersfield Giants. That's the first time I ever went to Wembley Stadium. First time I saw Warrington win a trophy in my lifetime. So that's right up there. The semi-final before it, the fact that we won that to get to Wembley in the first place was incredible. There's the Andrew Johns game when we're at home against Leeds. I was there when we beat Swinton. Was Swinton? Or did Swindon have a team? We beat either Swinton or Swindon 112-0 at home in the Challenge Cup. I remember that. I remember the first time we beat Saints, or that I remember us beating Saints after like decades. There's some playoff games. Oof. Favourite game? Oh, such a tough question. If I had to pick one, I don't remember much of it, like the whole feeling, but it must be the 2009 Challenge Cup final. It's got to be. You have a great knowledge of rugby match and love your videos. Always welcome at the Hull KF Stadium. Thank you for saying that, Jack. That's very kind of you. I think there's a lot more knowledge that I could build up. I want to know a hell of a lot more. That's why I want to do interviews, because, and I don't just want to ask like the same typical questions. Like I want to learn. I would absolutely love. I'm so tempted to do this, but I feel like big-headed just saying this. I don't know if there's enough. I can't believe I'm gonna say this. I don't know if I have enough clout to go to a club and say, could I just sit in meetings? I'm not going to say anything, I'm not going to ask anything, I'm not going to do anything. I just want to sit in meetings and just take in all the information. Like if Wire have meetings, they'll have meetings with the fullbacks, the halves, the props. I want to sit in meetings and just absorb what kind of information they're taking in. What do they focus on? What do they talk about? What do they target? I just want to take it all in. If a club would let me do that, I'd love to do that, because I just want to learn. I just want to keep learning more and more. I feel like I've learned a lot since the start of the channel, but there's so much more that I want to know. So, and I'm always happy to be educated. And if there's someone that's played like local rugby league that could teach me just like more terminologies, I'll take that. I'll take absolutely anything to just keep learning more. So that's why I'm trying to get more interviews as well, because I want to learn as much as possible. What else? Surely we get some compensation. I hope so. Favorite player of all time? It's gonna have to be a Wire player, so it would be. Okay, yeah, it would have to be Breers, I think. It'd have to be. Favourite game I've watched live, easily Wakey vs Sheffield at Wembley last year. Oh, right. Very nice, very nice. Not one of the Super League games this year? I mean, Wembley is an incredible experience. Thoughts on Nathan Cleary? Insane player. Absolutely insane. I don't know what it is about State of Origin, why it just doesn't work for him. I don't know what it is. But in the NRL, he's insane. Like, you need somebody to get you out of trouble. You need a moment of magic from someone. He's just makes it happen. That's why he's the best in the game. I don't know why it doesn't work at State of Origin level, but everything else, insane. Anyone having problems signing to game on PS5 disc version? Any PS5 users can hopefully let him know. Either Warrington game was fun. You're not funny. You're not funny. I would. Okay, I was out for a meal with mates the other day, or the other weekend. I was out for a meal with mates, and we talked about a bachelor trip we went on to Prague for. One of our mates got married a year or two ago. God, it's a while at this point. But we went to Prague for his bachelor trip, and we went to a certain establishment. We'd never been to one before. I don't know if any of my other mates had. I'd never been to one, but we went to a certain establishment as a group, which was very awkward because you had people on a stage who weren't wearing very much. We'd never been in that environment before, so that was weird. We got extremely drunk. I was pale white, and I sounded rough. We eventually got back to I don't even know what time it was. We eventually got back to our accommodation. I think it was like 7 a.m, but we got back to our accommodation. I slept. The bed was not comfortable, and the bride's brother, who came with us on the trip, had the Warrington game on the radio, and it was the Warrington game where we got battered by last place Wakefield in Super League, like when they were last, and that was the game that Daryl Powell got sacked from. So I'm lying in bed, rough as hell, hungover as shit, and the bride's brother has got the Warrington game on the radio, and I'm just listening to us getting battered by last place Wakefield. It was not good. I was already rough, but I was getting more and more and more pissed off by the second. It was not a good time. The night before was great though, but the morning after was not good. Do you think the RFL have been unfair on Salford? Yes. Yes and no. So the way I see this is the RFL have an obligation to make sure that games are on. So they need to make sure that Salford have players available to actually play. So the RFL will receive fines or be punished in some way if they fail to get a game on Sky. They'll be punished by Sky. So it's the RFL's obligation to get a game on TV. But it is Salford's fault for being in this position. So every other club, yes, they lose money, and Salford apparently were profitable, but I'd imagine some years they lose money. It's their fault for being in this position. The RFL need to do a better job of making sure clubs can earn more money to get the game out there. But if Salford are the team that's in this position and no one else is, it's Salford's fault. There are things that the RFL have done that they shouldn't have done. The whole restriction thing, like limiting the salary cap to 1.2 for them for some games, it's none of their business. If Salford want to screw up their finances and have to use reserves every week, that's Salford's problem. That's not the RFL's problem. But unfortunately, it shouldn't be their problem, I should say. But unfortunately, it is their problem because they are bound by Sky to make sure that they get a game on television. So both are a bit at fault, but I think Salford takes more blame because they're in this position. It's their fault they're in it. If that makes sense. My favourite game of rugby is Wigan completely legitimately beating Penrith in that World Club Challenge match. Fair enough. No comment. Thoughts on Mitch Moses and what do you think of State of Origin as a game? Who do you support? I think Mitchell Moses is one hell of a player. Great kicking game, great run game as well. Probably better suited for State of Origin than Cleary, possibly. I think if the Eels want to do anything, be anything in NRL, they need to keep Moses. If Moses wants to win a premiership, he needs to leave the Eels. Or the Eels need to actually go sign a proper 6 and a proper 9. And a proper 1, actually. I don't even trust Iongi. So, yeah, I think Moses is a fantastic player, but I think he needs to leave the Eels if he wants to win something. And normally, growing up for State of Origin, Queensland had, like, Slater, Inglis, Lockyer, Cronk, Smith, Thurston. Like, they had combinations of those guys over the years. So New South Wales always felt like the underdogs to me, so I always kind of wanted New South Wales to win just because they were always seen as the underdogs. So if I had to pick one, I'd kind of lean in that direction. I was partially hoping Queensland won this one because of Cameron Munster. I wanted him to go well. So, but I don't really care who wins. But it's just when I was growing up, it was kind of just the Blues because they were always the underdogs based on what teams they had available. Got to say though, the beer at the Halliwell Jones is crap. Honestly, I've never had a beer at the Halliwell Jones. I've never bought alcohol at the Halliwell Jones. Like I've bought alcohol, but I've never had some for myself. You've never been to one of them establishments either? Yeah, sure, okay. It's funny that I was joking about Powell being sacked, and here we are. Yeah, you play matches as player rather than team. Oh right, well that's fun. Maybe a tricky question. Best signing of all time in Super League. Best signing of all time in Super League. Okay, when I say this, please keep in mind that there's a lot of the earlier players, like your Jamie Lyons and stuff, that I won't fully remember like how good they were. I will only remember most for Warrington. So if I say someone that's newer, please forgive me because I don't remember all of like those guys from back then. God, that is a tough question. If you guys have your thoughts, let me know. I mean, Brett Hodgson to anybody could have been a huge one. Andrew Johns, maybe, but does that count? Maybe not. Could it be Bevan French or Jay Field? Like, it legitimately could be one of those guys. Do you know what? It actually could be, you know. It could be French or Field. Would anyone disagree with that? Like, if I said that French or Field was the best signing of all time in Super League, would anyone disagree with that? Because they've won trophies, like multiple trophies. They've won a quadruple. So I don't know. Thurston is my favourite player ever to watch, and just is. Okay. As a Eels fan, Moses Iongi and Joash will be great in the future. Talon De Silva sign is great as well. I guess so. I'm not fully. I probably need to see more of Talon De Silva, to be honest. I do need to see more. I just think, Lachlan, with the Eels, it's like, okay, Moses is there, cool. Iongi, I think, is improving as the season goes on. But with the other guys, it's like, and even with Iongi, is it Iongi or Iongi, by the way? Do let me know. Like, I just don't. I feel like I've not seen enough to think, oh yeah, they're gonna take this Eels team very far. I just don't see it. I don't look at the Eels team and think that's stacked full of players or that's built how it should be. Like, a team to me that looks like it's built exactly how it should be. 2023 Brisbane Broncos were built beautifully because they had stars all over. They managed to get stars all over. That 2023 Broncos side was immaculate. So I don't know. I just don't think the Eels are built strongly enough right now. And some of those guys I don't trust. Hulk Hour fan Michael Dobson was so good. I can imagine. Jamie Peacock got to be up there. Maybe. I agree, mate. French and Field are amazing. Have them the same team as... and to have them in the same team is amazing. How they manage that, I will never know. Well, the marquee stuff helps, but yeah, fair play to Wigan on that one. Best signing of all time for Waking Super League, I would say Dave Fafita, probably, or maybe like Matty Ashurst, Danny Kerman. Alright, maybe. I think it's Yongi, but I just say Ayongi. Okay. I've heard two different variations, so I'm not 100% sure, Lachlan. Not sure. Do you think Willie Peters will leave Hull KR and go back to NRL? Maybe in a few years. I think he'll be here at least... at least another 2 years, I think. Maybe. Apparently there's... I don't know if it's rumoured or someone just mentioned about him going to the Titans. But... it wouldn't surprise me if he got a job there. It wouldn't surprise me at all. But I just think it would be... I don't know. I could see him staying for another year or two at least. I'll check to it. It's probably time to wrap up, isn't it, to be honest? I should probably just go, because this is taking the mick. So, nothing from Ross. Let's check his recent replies, if there's anything. No, unfortunately not. Big Ant Studios, did they say anything? I don't think they did. No, they didn't. To all Xbox players, go offline on your console to play. Is that worth a go? I could try it. I could try it. I'm gonna need to go to network and then I need to go offline. Okay. Let's see. If there's stuff I can do online, I'll play for a bit. Come on. Continue. What should we do, folks? What should we do? Let's play a game, shall we? I better not get copyrighted for this music. I better not. How does the stream look on... How does it look on there? Okay, quality looks good. Looks okay. I could maybe work on trying to improve it slightly, but it looks okay. Right, again, by the way, this is offline. Let's see, competitions, Super League. Oh, let's have a look. New competition? I don't know. Do you know what? I'll just play a game. Ooh, look at there. Ooh. You know where I'm going. You know where I'm going. Let's have a look through, actually, shall we? That's what. That'll be wood. Cujo, there's our boy Leroy. Aiden Caesar. Elliot Minchella, 77 overall. That's Ash Handley, Johnny Lomax, Mike McMeekin, George Williams, there he is. Liam Farrell. Hang on, why is Lee after... Why is it in this order? That's a weird order. Catalans... Why is it in that... I don't get it. Is it on overall? It's not even in the right order. Okay, I'm going to play as Warrington anyway. Should we play against the Panthers? Who should we play? Who should we play? Should we just take on the Panthers? Like, screw it. Let's have it. Let's be having you. Ooh, Melbourne Storm. Who's the highest rated? 88 Melbourne Storm. Coming for you, Storm. Coming for you. You don't know what's hit you. Halfling, I'll do 7 minutes. Ooh, legend difficulty. Match type NRL. Stadium. Ooh, where should we go? Las Vegas, Allianz, Suncorp. Ooh, not many options. Suncorp's nice. Let's go Las Vegas. Here we go. Just need to figure out where to put the camera. Not sure yet. Not too sure. Let's see. I will kind of... I think bottom right might be the way to go. The score's going to be top left, I think. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Is this on the Xbox Store? Yes, it is, Joel. I'm playing offline at the moment, so that's how I'm getting into it. I don't know. I should have tried this earlier. Matt Duffy, Ryan Papenhuyzen on the same field for 2 different sides. Come on. Here we go. I don't know what the controls are. I have an idea what the controls are, but we'll see. Here we go. Oh, that's to... Okay, triggers to sidestep. All right. I don't like... First of all, I don't like that. Oh, God. Shit. Great start. Great start. Was that Liam Moore, then? Okay, I tried to do RT to sprint, and all it did was sidestep, so that's not good. Unless I have to push in... I don't know. I can't really tell what the controls are right now. I'm slightly confused. The com's just doing it on its own. I'm not... Okay. I'm about to concede early points here. Oh no. Shit. Nah, it's a knock on that. Knock on, double movement. Shit. Yeah, I already don't know the controls. That's great. And I'm losing 6-0. Great. Oh, Josh Doolis. Let's go, lad. Yeah, I'm going to have to read up on these. This ain't going to go well at all. Bring him down, lad. Bring him down. I was hoping it would feel like one of the previous games, like in terms of controls, but I think they are slightly different. Knock on advance. Alright, we get the ball over. Good field position here, boys. Good field position. Williams, like, are they in full sprint mode every time? I'm not sure. They might be. I can't tell. Pass the ball off. I'm trying to pass the ball off. Launch it. Switch sides. Oh no. No! My bad, my bad. Pushing out for a marker. Pushing out. Under the cosh again. Under the cosh already. I'm messing up. Thing is, I never, like, on Rugby League Live 3, I never really kicked. Like, if I just turned over the ball in midfield, like, that's it. Because the veteran difficulty never did anything that good. So I never had to worry about it. No. Keep him up. Bloody hell, checking everything. Oh, no, don't tell me he's got that. No, he hasn't. Keep him out. No! Shit. Dead good me. God, I'm so good. I'm excellent at this game. Oh my god. I'm playing offline, that's why. I'm just doing a normal match offline. Actually, let's have a look. Settings, controls. So, kicks and evades. RT to sprint. But when I did that, it sidestepped. When I held RT, I'm sure it did a sidestep when I pressed RT. Exactly, Kings. Shocking. Awful. Right, let's have a look real quick. Kicks and evades. Taunt. Okay. Chip kick with B. Grubber with A. Try attempt with X. Yeah, that's fair enough. Up his fend. Next one's that sprint. Flat pass. Flat pass. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, I'm aware of those ones. Contested catches. Tap back. Safe jump catch. Okay. I never really had to focus on these that much, but I will try and learn how to properly play the game. Xbox users can play the game as long as you are offline. I don't know how long this has been a thing for, but you can play if you're offline. Defense charge down with X. Dive tackles, more of that one. B. Wasn't B also tackle? Or just drag tackle direct? Okay, with the stick. So it is RT to... Okay, alright. We'll get there. Come on then, Ryan. Make it 12 if you want. Alright, we're going to bounce back. Better understanding of the game, we're going to bounce back here. Okay? Don't you worry about it, folks. I still don't know how to do these kicks yet. Yeah, not a clue. No. I'm trying to switch to other players. Like, I want to go further down the line to switch, but it's only sticking around certain players. Danny Walker with a big tackle. Fitzgibbon. Paul Vaughan. Come on. We're going to bounce back here, lads. Don't worry about this. We'll bounce back in no time. Wait, why am I not... Oh. Still trying to get used to how to switch to the right player. Nice one, Lockie, lad. Get him wrapped up. Get him wrapped up. Last tackle. Let's go with Dufty on the last. Switch to Matt, please. There we go. There we go. Come on, lads. I'm going to turn this one around. Luke Yates with the first carry over the 20. Come on. Here we go. Spread the ball. Oh, I wanted to step then. Wanted to step. It's alright. We keep moving. We keep moving. There's a scoot, even though I did say to pass the ball. Okay. Get up. Come on. 6 again. Where's the 6 again? Come on. Okay. Change title. I don't know. I might just do one and then leave. Shh. I don't know what Rugby League Live 4 was like, but this feels weird. I'm used to 3. This feels weird. Are we going to check this again, Liam? Oh, he's made a choice. He's made a choice. Right, come on. More defensive work to do. Come on. Push him back. Keep him out. Keep him out. It's working on Xbox if you play offline. Right, come on. We're going to bounce back here. When I try and launch the ball over the top, it's not going too well, so I need to be careful with that and get used to it. Need to stop going for these looping passes. On 3 it was easy enough to do, but it's not the same. Mate, on 3, normally if you just held the bumper and then did it, you have to wait for it to come up now. Mate, I passed the ball. What are you doing? Right, it's actually not even passing the ball. It's legit not passing the ball. I'm just going to tap it now, see what it does. Not even kicking, I'm just going for it. Oh, okay. Initial thoughts, the game feels weird and I don't like it. That's my initial thoughts. Feels weird and I don't like it. It's not a great start, is it? I actually can't pass the ball. Is that a try as well? Let's skip this. I actually had more viewers when I wasn't playing, and now people are leaving because I'm so bad at the game. People are leaving because I'm that bad. Actually isn't a proper version of the game since it's old build, since the update isn't... Well, that makes sense, Liam. Well, I'm hoping that the other one feels significantly better. How do I do kickoffs? Let's just quickly look at this one. Controls, kicks... I don't know. I don't know. Not a clue. Hopefully you're right though, Liam. But still wish that an initial version felt cleaner than this. Yeah, just... I'll assume for now it's not the proper build. Hopefully it feels smoother when it's all good to go online. But this just kind of feels awkward at the moment. This feels so awkward to play. This ain't filling me with much confidence. Do you think the graphics are better? Well, they're better than Rugby League Live 3, which is the last one I played. But in terms of smoothness, 3 is miles ahead of this. But I'll assume for now, based on what Liam said, which is a fair point, that because of the update, it's going to feel like an old build. I still don't understand the kicking at all. Yeah, don't get it. But yeah, 3 felt so much smoother. Passes actually connected. It was so much smoother moving players around. This feels clunky. Just doesn't feel nice at all. See, when I try and double tap the bumpers to go to Dufty at fullback, it just cuts back to a different player. Alright, good first half, boys. Good first half. Yeah, this is... yeah, this feels horrible to play. I still... I'll figure out how to do that at some point. Can we get a try? That's the target. Let's get a single try, if we can. I don't know why there's... Oh. Can I only get commentary online? Maybe. Commentary might only work online. Just thinking about it. Right, last tackle. They're not inside the red zone yet. That's alright. Much better. Lovely. Hey, it is the Melbourne Storm. Steady now. Shit. Oh, mate. I'm trying to spread the ball. I keep losing it. I keep losing it. Yeah, I promise you, I'm saying this not just because I'm losing. This feels really clunky to play. This does not feel good at all. And the kick is... Oh, it's no good. We've got a chance. Oh, that's unfortunate, Trent. That's unfortunate. As long as you're not on Xbox, Trent, you'll have a whale of a time. I still don't know how this works. I know to activate it with that. Oh, there we go. Okay, right. I've got it now. That's so awkward. That's actually so awkward. Why would you do it that way? This is Xbox, but I'm playing offline. Am I going to make a highlights video out of this for TikTok? Maybe. Will I get roasted for it? Probably. I cannot explain how bad this feels. Yeah, the movement is so unbelievably clunky. It's delayed as well. That doesn't help. How do you do that? You go to settings, network, and then go offline. Or just like disconnect your Wi-Fi. Not straight out of the router, just like on your Xbox, just disconnect it. Come on, lads. 2 more tackles. Come on. Keep it solid. We don't want to get battered or anything. Oh, what now, Liam? What now? Keep him out. Yes, go on, Paul. Smash him. Last tackle. Oh. Great. Right, I think I understand the kicking. You pull back on the analog stick first, and then when it gets into the white or yellow section, you then push forwards. Okay. That's really awkward. Oh, great. Oh. Matty Ashton ain't catching up. Was that Harry Grant? Oh, it was Grant Anderson. Grant Anderson ain't quicker than Matty Ashton. How's Matty Ashton not catching up? I hope you are right, Liam. I hope you are right. Because this... If the actual game, when I'm online, is like this, the game is officially garbage. Yeah, that kicking is weird. At the moment, yeah. But the game ain't that realistic. Is Xbox working? If you go offline, you can play, but it's not good. I don't know it. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I waited hours for this to be a thing, and this is kind of just... This is the worst part of the stream right now. Actually playing the game, not conceding the tries, playing the game is the worst part right now. I hope to God when I'm online, it's a different, updated, good version of the game, because this is awful to play. I think even if I went on, like, easy difficulty, the easiest difficulty, I reckon I'd still lose. See, why are we not passing the ball? It's actually not even passing it. I'm holding it. I just press Y. Okay, there we go. Just a break. A simple break from anywhere would be splendid. I'm pressing RB. What more do you want from me? Mate, I'm pressing it. Is it LT to kick? I'm not sure. I'll try it. That's a bomb. There we go. Xbox still not working. Not online anyway. Not online. Oh my god. Yeah, I think since I've actually now had the chance to play whatever this is, I'll just end the stream after this and then just actually go chill. I'm probably going to do a game review as well. That's another try. I'm probably going to do a game review once I've actually played it online, and once I've actually felt what it feels like properly. I'll do a review, and I'm gonna be 100% honest about it. If it's complete garbage, I'm gonna say it is. And honestly, right, if me live streaming the game and making videos does well, like if I get views for it, I might keep doing it. But if I don't, I'm gonna get my money back for it, because this is... If it's shit, I'm never going to play it. It'll be a waste of money, so we'll see. But don't trust this one first. Right, I've got no wind to like use as a reference. This goes skew-whiff all the time. Why has that gone to the right? Yeah. Liam, I hope you're right. Here we go. Chance to score. Great field position. Out the back of the scrum. Matt Duffy. Room to run. Let's go with Paul Vaughan. Or just don't give it to him then. Mate. Yeah, it's not even passing the ball. Yeah, good night, Liam. Good night. I'm losing ground here. Yeah, I'm just... Just don't pass the ball then. Just don't pass it. Thank God the game's nearly done. I wish I'd just kept it on 5-minute halves. I would have been done by now. Mate, what is this? How'd you put it offline? If you're on Xbox, you go to settings, network, and there should be an option that says go offline. If not, just disconnect your router. Like just go off the Wi-Fi that you're currently on. And they scored again. The hooter sounded. Oh, is that a try for the Storm to win it at the end? Oh, it is. Rugby League 4 was better than this, and that's saying something. I've only had up to 3. And if I played 3 now, I would enjoy it so much more. Because it feels smooth. It feels good to play. It's crazy you can't do career mode offline. That's a great point, actually. That's a great point. So yeah, Pappenhausen. Come on, Wire, sign him up. Mate. I don't know what to say. I don't know what... That felt awful. That felt awful. Players. All players. Okay, so these ratings aren't true. Scott drink water. So yeah, there's no way that May's 94, so don't trust it. Don't worry about it. See, it even says club. Oh, that rotates. Okay, fair enough. So yeah. I hope then that what Liam said about this being an old version of the game is true. So, yeah. Should be right. Should be right. Let's have a look at Super League, shall we? Let's start with have a look at a bit of Cass. Tex Hoy, the man. These are good likenesses though. That's the Danacoro. He looks huge. They actually look like them, which is really good. It's a good start. Let's just have a look at Warrington, see how they come out, and then I'll go after this. Did Xbox put out the update? Jeremy, this is just me playing offline, so I'm not sure. Let me just check the Twitter actually, just see if they said anything. Looking at Ross's replies, he's not said anything. Looking at Big Ant Studios, no. So no, it's not been pushed out yet. That was. Actually, I wouldn't recommend playing offline because it was just awful. Right. Let's... I've not looked at him yet. I want to go to the top. Harrison. Okay, that looks like him. Can I rotate? No, I can't. Luke Yates. Yeah, it does. Phil. That looks exactly like Philbin. That's spot on. Kai Taylor, Ray Toll, and Joe Philbin. Alright. Adam Holroyd. Toby King. That looks great. Leyland looks good. Ty looks a bit awkward. Okay. Ben Hartill is just kind of a basic looking version. Lindup's not too bad. Dan Russell looks slightly weird. Paul Vaughan looks a bit goofy, but it'll do. Dufty, bit awkward. Fitzgibbon. Alfie Johnson. Wrench. Wrench might be quick in this game, actually. Hopefully they've given him some proper... That doesn't look anything like Lucas Green. That doesn't look anything like Lucas Green. Oh, they've nailed the nose of Ratchford there. They've nailed it. Sneed. Okay. Looks a bit awkward. Nolan Tapia. Okay. Zach Barsley Rowe. Sam Powell. Max Wood. Max Wood could be one for the future. Zach Gardner, there he is. Doesn't look anything like him, but Danny Walker. Jake Thulis. Alright, yeah. Bit of a weird one. You can't go into the game when you're offline. You can play a... You should be able to do a normal play now. I don't know. I don't know what everyone else's situation is. Anyone else I want to look at? I'm not that bothered, to be honest. I'm not that bothered. What have we got? Championship. Oh, Oldham. Oldham has some people that we know. I'll go with. Yeah, I'll have a quick look up. Oh yeah, yeah. This is a screwed version. That ain't Gildudson. Riley Dean doesn't really look like him. Zane Musgrove. That's good actually. He probably got scanned with Warrington. That's why. Yeah. Okay. So. Oh, that's a good version. That's a good version. That looks like him. Josh Drinkwater is a bit of a weird looking one. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to assume that what Liam said was correct. No, Jamie, that's not how it works. I have Wi-Fi. I've turned off the Wi-Fi in order to play the game, because Xbox is not allowing us to play it whilst you're online. How do you think I'm streaming? Or are you speaking to somebody else? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, this version of the game is awful. It is absolutely horrible to play. Just don't play it. Absolutely disgusting. Let's just get that back up, shall we? I'm going to dashboard here and connect back to the internet and get some actual good games on the Xbox. Anyway, right then, this stream's been going on for nearly 3 hours. And I played one game, got battered, it felt awful, I did not enjoy it, it's not fun at all, but that's hopefully an old version. It looks like it's an old version, because the ratings aren't right, some of the looks aren't right, the clubs are in a weird order, that sort of weirded me out. Legit looks the same as Live 4, I'm at work for another 5 hours, worth playing. So just to be clear to Jamie and everyone else that's here, okay, I just played that game offline, and it worked. But because Xbox hasn't pushed out the new update, it's possible that this version is the old version that's really clunky. So when I do actually play it online, and when you guys finally play it online, it might feel good. It might feel normal. That version that I just played was terrible. Slow, delayed, wouldn't even pass sometimes. The running felt awkward. It was just a horrible version, which I hope is not the legit thing. But yeah, Liam in the chat made the point that until Xbox pushes out the update, we're playing an older, slower, buggier version. So you can try and play it offline, but don't take that as the legit version of the game yet until you play it online. And when I've actually played online in different areas, in a bit of career, bit of pro team, and something like, once I've played a fair bit, I will. And the kicking, by the way, other people had issues with the kicking to start. That was really buggy. So that's kind of the issue as well. When I play the proper version, I'll make a review video as well. But yeah, that was awful. But wait till you've actually played online to be worried or not worried about it. But yeah, that's I'm gonna call that a day. I've been streaming for 3 hours and played one game. But yeah, I do want to say thank you to those that stopped by, chatted, asked questions, interacted. It's greatly appreciated. But yeah, thank you very much for stopping by. See ya.